What's going on, everybody? Sigourney Jackson here with another episode of Hoop Politics. Appreciate y'all for watching. If you haven't already, hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell to stay up to date on everything that is Hoop Politics. Once again, we are back with another highlight breakdown, and this is a very special one because he's coming from the DMV. Ihmotep George just averaged 18.7 rebounds, 44% from the field, 36 from the three-point line, and finished his freshman year at Allegheny Community College in the Maryland Juco Conference. He is now transferring over to Tallahassee Community College. I'm sure you might have heard of that community college before because it is the same school that L. Ellis goes to school at, just committed to Louisville. If you haven't already checked out that highlight breakdown, go ahead and check it out, link it up top. But we are going to talk about what it is that makes Ihmotep, or we'll say Tap for short, what makes Tap such a great basketball player at 6'7", long, athletic, a great three-level scorer, has the potential to be a high major Division I basketball player, and I want to explain to you why. So without further ado, let's go and get right into it.
The ball goes into Jaycox. Jaycox will cross the division line.
Swings it over to George. George sets his feet. Fires the three! And buries it!
Alright, Tap. First team All-Region 20, second team All-Maryland, and was actually third team All-American for D1 Juco. Oh my God! Get up, young man. Get up. Punching on him. This right here, come right through the lane. Two-hand. This right here already is a perfect example of just being long and athletic. He's not even jumping that much, and he's mellowing it in. This guy wants to get out of the way. Doing a nice little double pump. Catch that off the rim. Bow. I mean, long, athletic. He's getting the rebound. He's pushing it full court. Good Euro, lay. Long Euro. Nice step through. This right here is what we need to see. Catch and shoot. Cash. Fall down. Foul. And one. Three ball. Touch your head 3 times. Get that. Beat that on the glass. Beat that on the glass. Y'all boys suck. And one. And one. Block that. Get in transition. Get in transition. Get on the wing. We running. We moving. We moving. Give him the skip pass. Give him the skip pass. Pull up. Yak yak. Oh, bro, this is absolutely beautiful. Like, I'm loving every minute of this. One dribble. 2 dribbles. Come through there. Layup. Way to work off the dribble. Ooh, good hezzy. Floater. High. Shooter's touch. I love it. I love it. Oh yeah, step back, fade away, cash. That's beam work right there. That's beam work. I love it. Behind the back, cross. Fall down, get up, stupid. Cash. Well, y'all boys suck. Y'all better stop playing with me like this. Rip through. And one. Way to get there. I love how you use such long steps to get to the rim. You don't use a whole lot of dribbles. That's a beautiful step back mid-range. That's another catch and shoot 3. Cash. Get that out the net, young man. I mean, what we got right here? What you gonna do right here? Pull up. Yak yak, cash. Here we go again. Pull up, yak. Pull up. One dribble. It's beautiful, bro. Put a hand up. Glass. Oh, I can't respect that one. Okay, off the screen. Pull up, cash. Meet me at the screen. Do not come under the screen. Cash. Boy, your boys suck. Cash. It's beautiful. This is beautiful. Kick it back out. Cash. Man, look. This man looking like a young Robert Covington right now. Cash. Give me that. From far back, you see that? Volleyball line. Cash. Pull up again. Cash. Fell down just to try to make it look cute. I know. You ain't get fouled, but I love it. Cash. That's volleyball line. Cash. Ooh. Get him up off you. Good floater. Good touch. You have a great touch around the rim. One dribble. Nice little pull up. Cash. One dribble. Make a move. I love that. I love that. Good floater. Catch and shoot again. Cash. Give it to him. Catch and shoot. Hand in the face. It don't matter. I don't see you. I shoot over you. I'm taller than you. I'm bigger than you. Boys can't stop me. I'm bigger than you. Cash. First of all, Tap, I want to say that you are definitely a high major basketball player. The fact that he only has Bryant University and Central Michigan right now as teams that have offered him is a travesty. Not necessarily saying that those schools aren't good schools, because they are. They have great tradition of winning, and they are respectable schools. But this, to me, is a perfect scenario of hoop politics at its finest. This is a guy who is 6'7", who was a third team All-American, who was, all conference, all universe, put up great numbers in a pretty good conference, and only had 2 offers to show for it when he got out of there. It's not that he's not good enough to play high-level Division I. The right people are not seeing him play at that level right now, and he doesn't have the right people who are vouching and who are making the phone calls for him. going to Tallahassee Community College, where it's seen as one of the best junior colleges in the country, in one of the best conferences in the country, you're going to be playing against top level talent, as well as being surrounded by top level talent, to where by default you are going to get a lot more opportunities to be seen and to get offered, and so you can play at the high level that you deserve to be playing at. The most important thing that you're going to have to do in order to set yourself up to play at the level that I expect you to be playing at, Tap, is to continue to work on your body. You look like a basketball player who was short and then recently got tall. You look like you're still kind of filling out, you're still kind of growing into your body and getting used to it, and it kind of shows in some of your movements. Like you had the effect of, you were really short and you were probably a point guard or a shooting guard, and you just kept getting bigger, which helps you, and it's a blessing because it shows in your touch. You have a really good touch to be so tall at the mid-range, as well as just shooting the ball, and just your hesitations in the way you dribble the ball. But you're going to have to continue to get stronger. You're going to probably have to put on, but I expect probably by the time you finish college, you'll probably be about 20 pounds heavier, maybe 25. By the time you finish your sophomore year at Tallahassee, with the great program that they have, I expect you to probably have at least 12 pounds of muscle added onto you. You're gonna need that, because I don't see you being a guy who's gonna play stretch 4 or small ball 4. You are going to be at your best and have the best opportunity to play at the highest level possible, which is the NBA, if you are playing on that 2 guard in that wing spot. And so if you can put that weight on to be able to guard those positions, as well as to enforce your will on that position offensively, then you have more than a perfect opportunity to really make some things shake. The next thing I would say that you're going to have to work on is just learning to play a little bit more lower to the ground. You play very straight up. It shows in the way you run, but also when you have the ball in your hand. And that also attributes to, once again, I think you're just not used to being tall right now. But as you continue to get used to being in your body, and this is all just me making a guess. Tell me if I'm wrong, DM me, you already got my stuff, or comment below if you have always been this tall. But I don't think you have. So if you haven't, I would say you have to just get more used to being in your body now, and continue to just play basketball, and eventually your natural instincts will start to kick in. You'll start being a lot more lower to the ground in your dribble. You'll start being a lot lower defensively, and that's going to really help you when it's time to start making moves to the basket, guarding people, whatever, because whoever is the lower man is going to win. What I will also say you're going to have to work on is having a tighter dribble. You dribble the ball very high, and sometimes it comes off as if it's loose, and that could just be your style of dribbling, because a lot of people don't know it, but there is a style to dribbling. Some people dribble the ball very, very tight. Everything is together like a Kyrie Irving. Then you could have somebody like a Tyreek Evans who would have a long, lazy crossover into a pull-up. It just kind of depends on your style, but your handle looks loose. So even if you have a lazy type of handle, what we used to call lazy pad, if you have lazy pad, then you want to just continue to make that tighter, kind of like a Will Barton does. You want to make it tighter to where you can still get your moves off and get where you want without allowing for players to be able to steal the ball from you, or just make your dribbling a lot more difficult than it has to be. You're going to have to continue to also work on just becoming a better 3-level scorer. You already show that you can shoot the ball at a high level. I love your 3-ball. I love the mechanics on your jump shot. You don't jump very high, but you get enough lift and you have a high release. And that's really all you need in order to be a great jump shooter. Is if you have a high, consistent release, you're going to be fine, and it's just about the wrist. You already show that you can shoot the ball well beyond the 3-point line, which is going to help you at all levels of basketball, and it just better prepares you for the professional level 3-point line. But continue to work that mid-range. I love how you got the ball in the one play, and I'll pull it up, where you had the mid-range, you made 1 or 2 dribbles, and you stepped back into a nice mid-range jump shot. You have the blessing of being tall enough and big enough to shoot over people. You have to learn how to take advantage of that a lot more often. You have the potential to be a basketball player who can score a lot of points without using a lot of dribbles, because you can shoot over people. And I think that's going to work perfectly for you at Tallahassee, because you're already going to be playing next to a point guard who can score it in Ellis. And you're already going to be playing next to other talented basketball players who can also score the ball at a high level. So you're going to have to be able to make do with less than what you might have in your past year at Allegheny. You're going to have to be able to hit all your free throws, which was 65% this past year. You're going to have to work on that. And you're just going to have to get used to being able to make one move, catch and shoot, 1 dribble, 2 dribbles, pull up, or get to the rim and finish. And that's going to work perfectly for you, because at the level you're going to play at Tallahassee, doing less will still be considered more. You will be able to go there and average 13, 14 points a game, and you can go high major off of that. You don't have to be a 25 a game scorer at that level, because that level is just packed with so much talent to where what you do there is going to be way more than what you do in another place that nobody has ever heard of. And I really think that's about it. I'm not sure if I have anything else to say. You know, Tap, you're an excellent basketball player. I love that you're making the move, because what you're showing to me is something that a lot of basketball players don't know about, and it's this. If you want to be successful in this sport, you have to be ready to get up and go. You have to be ready to travel. You have to be ready to live out of your suitcase. You have to be ready to make the best decision for you. If anybody out there thinks that they're going to be able to just stay at home and think that the talent or the coaches or whoever is going to come to them, you are sadly mistaken. You have to be willing to get up and go to that camp. You got to be willing to get up and go to that showcase. You got to be willing to get up and say, this team right here is not going to cut it, or this coach that I play for is not going to cut it. I have to go somewhere else where I'm going to get a better opportunity to play or to be at the level that I see for myself. And I think that Tap is doing an excellent job of that. I commend you. A lot of people are afraid to leave home. I know you're from the DMV, so you know I got to already rep you. And it's just, I'm really, really happy about that. I'm really happy. And for anybody who's watching, don't be afraid to leave. This game is not for the faint of heart. This is, and it's not even just a on the court thing. This is a lifestyle. This is an off the court thing. You have to be so confident in yourself that you are willing to get up and leave home, leave your support system, and go all the way across the country or all the way across the world if you're looking at playing overseas basketball, and be able to be the same person there that you are when the homies are around watching you and cheering you on. So that's all I got. I know that's a long spill. I'll get off my soapbox. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date, so whenever I'm dropping videos, you can get it right to your phone. Subscribe if you haven't already, and always remember, God's always in control. Peace.